Thinking is a capacity that God has given to every humankind. He can think whatever he need. He can think whatever is possible. But Bible says what to think. Book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is good repute, if there is any excellence and if anything worthy of praise, dwell on these things. The things you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and God of peace will be with you. Thinking has a purpose. Bible says when human think, it is very much powerful. The thinking can lead us to God. If God wants to dwell in us, we have to think in such a way. As Philippians 4:8 said, we should not think any other things. We can think and get fear. We can think and get panic. We can think and get problems. We can think and make emotionally weak. But Bible says, think whatever is true. Think whatever is honorable. We can think lot of things. We can think about the people. They are like that. They are saying like that. We can imagine. We can think. We can do lot of things in our mind. Our mind has a place. So what's the problem? When we think such a things, the peace of God will not be with us. Or God of peace will not be with us. How to think? What to think? Romans chapter 12 verse 3 says, you not think more highly of himself than he ought to think, but to think so as to have sound judgment, as God has allotted to each a measure of faith. See, we have to think according to the measure of faith. See, God is allowing us to think something. God has a purpose on our thinking. Our thinking has a power. Our thinking has a ability to build. Whatever we think, it has a power. Because it is given by God. It is appointed by God. So we have to be very careful what we think. When we think according to the word of God, Bible says, the God of peace will be with us. The God of peace will be with us. What is the benefit of God of peace? What will happen? Romans chapter 16 verse 20 says, the God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. The God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. That means when you think beneficially, when you think truly, when you think some quality one, the God of peace will be there. God of peace will be there. When God of peace will be there with you, He will crush the devil under your feet. Just think, when devil won't come under your feet, your thinking has a place. The thinking has a important role. Today, desire what to think. Do you want to think about a failure? Do you want to think about a success? According to the word of God. This word of God is going to help you to think according to the Spirit, according to the word of God. So, the God of peace may dwell in you and destroy the power of devil in your life. He will crush devil under your feet so that you will have powerful, successful life ahead. May God be with you.